the Biden administration making a stunning admission on its green energy priorities, leaving critics claiming climate change is being put above energy security. A leaked internal memo shows the Department of Interior is moving ahead with higher royalty fees, despite admitting that charging fossil fuel companies less provides greater energy security. Here to react, former United States Homeland Security Adviser Dr. Julia Nesheiwat. Doctor, so great to have you here. So we know that energy security is national security. What does this tell you about the Biden administration?
Thanks, Rachel. Good to be here this morning. Yes, it's a little bit frustrating because here we are in a time of a global energy crisis.
Right.
And the fact that we're, dealing with global supply chain disruptions, the fact that, we have vast natural resources here in North America, and to be able to put one over the other. I mean, they're both important, of course, but, it's not zero sum. It's not all or nothing. And so to be able to do that really hurts us here on the home front. And it's, again, a little bit frustrating because it seems like they were just checking the box, to be able to throw out this gas lease and make it really economically not feasible to be able to have companies bid on this. Again, you hear one or the other of these topics, and again, it's a situation where we have to go all green, we have to be all renewables, which will actually long front. When you think about what energy security is, it has to be reliable, it has to be affordable, clean, So when you think about this, how could we not help promote natural gas in this situation, especially such an abundant.
Yeah, it's an abundant resource for us. It makes no sense, of course. This is their religion. And here's what Senator Manchin, who comes from an energy state, says. He says it's crystal clear that this administration is literally putting the radical climate agenda ahead of the needs of the people of Alaska and of the United States. I think what he's speaking there to, Julia, is just how anti-human this climate agenda is, that they're willing to impoverish American people, willing to make our energy cost more, and therefore food and everything else cost more, make our people poor in order to advance this new religion of theirs.
Yeah, it can be perceived that way, almost in a religious cult way. And again, it's an important factor, of course, when you think about energy security and climate issues. But again, to put one over the other, I can't emphasize enough that this will hurt us in the long run, especially as we look at what's happening around the world. Yeah. China, Russia dominating in oil and gas sector and even in renewables. And the fact that we have to struggle here with higher energy prices when we have the solutions right here on the home front, when we have the technology and the innovation, when we can be investing more in nuclear, hydrogen, or carbon capture. I mean, there are solutions that exist. It should not be put one over the other.
Yeah, we have the resources here, and yet the Biden administration wants us to go to renewables, which will make us more dependent on China, who is our existential enemy. It makes no sense at all.
Right.
Yeah.
If you look at what happened, for example, they cut off all of their hydrocarbons and nuclear, and then decided to go all renewable. And in the end, they ended up having to pay higher prices, relied more on Russian gas and Russian nuclear power because of this knee-jerk reaction. I mean, it's a classic study. And look at California that is facing blackouts and power outages.
Yeah.
So
they're importing oil and gas from Ecuador and from all kinds of other countries. They have resources right there in California. Not to mention, Julia, that so many of these moving to electric requires them to mine in China because they don't want to mine here. And then there's a lot of human rights abuses, child labor and so forth going on in the Congo. All of it makes no sense unless this is a climate religion for you. So great to have you here with us, Doctor. It's been very informative. Thank you for joining us.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.